Welcome back to the Smash Guides for LOHS. Combos are a big thing that you should be looking at in Smash. In any fight you need combos, but how you use them can be very different depending on what opponent you're facing and how they play. A lightweight like Pichu will launch very far and you need to have your combos more complicated, or just generally you'll have to follow up more and less combos. But at low percents, most weight cases don't matter. It's also important to note that for bigger characters, it'll be easier to hit them and they're heavier, so you can land combos closer since they launch closer to you. But first, let's look how combos should be used in most typical scenarios. You should learn most combos that are common in your character, but depending on what character you're fighting, certain combos won't work and others will work better. So you should figure out which ones work on middleweights at low percentage and higher percentages and middle percentages all around, and see what works best for you. For example, Joker has a low percentage combo starting just like that, and he can follow up with a neutral A or up. It doesn't really matter after that, but those first two attacks can be a simple combo at low percentage. Most slide attacks lead into a combo like that. But that probably might not work as well against Pichu, but since it's low percent, it probably still will at least lead into a follow-up. Let's try some middle percent combos and mix-ups that you can look at. Just like that, you can see how one leading into another at middle percents can have some good lead-outs, but with some DI, Link probably could have avoided some of that, which means that you should be ready during any combo to follow up and interrupt their reaction. You shouldn't just rely on how a combo works in a training match like this. Some weight and some DI will screw you up eventually, so you need to be ready to combo out if they interrupt any of it. Now let's look at some higher percent combos. Make sure to pummel while grabbing at these percentages, and to use your lowest knockback attacks and grabs when doing combos here, because they launch really easily. Let's see here. As you can see, if Link did some DI to move left or right from that, I would have to move my attack to follow his movement and go into that. Those sort of attacks you can counter DI, but some you won't be able to. So be prepared. It's not just your opponent that you should be worried about screwing up your combos. Your own character can have characteristics that change your combos, such as Joker here, who has Arson, which will make his attacks have much more knockback. So an attack just like the one before can be better because of stronger things like that. But let's say for a lower percentage combo like before, his dash attack will knock back further, and he'll have to use different moves to follow up with that. So look into how your character has different characteristics that can impact combos and increase your knockback. And now we'll be moving on to more actual case scenarios where you can see how combos change with your opponent. Okay, let's look into some of those combos. This first one's a up smash into an up aerial. This one's pretty good, but as you can see, I had to punish a landing from a failed aerial on the King K. Rool's part, and they are able to avoid the last move there. So keep that in mind for your combos. This one, most combos that you lead into are from a punish. So this one I punished them for using that move, and then led into this one, and since they didn't DI out of it, I was able to do a full combo. Here's the full clip now. This one, I had a number of punishes. I punished them for trying to jump there, punished them for a failed spike by doing a quick fall, and punished a roll. This one is showing how you don't need to have fully consecutive combos. This one, I simply punish a roll and do a dash into them. And now the full clip.
Are you okay?
This one you need to know for getting out of combos. If they give you a frame to react, do so. And if you're doing a combo against them, make sure you watch for these counters and wait for them, or grab them every cycle. And don't do predictable repeats like that and get led into another combo by your enemy. Lastly, I recommend that if you are new to the game, you watch my previous basic mechanics video, and to learn combos, watch a video of your character that you play a lot, so that you know which combos are common for that character, and get used to them, and then just get used to the moves of your character so you can do combos of your own that just feel right whenever you're looking for a direction to attack in. Just use moves that go that way.